A pleasant good evening and welcome back to North Idaho College for tonight's wrestling action. And boy, oh boy, do we have a doozy. It's the second-ranked NIC Cardinals taking on the Cougars of Clackamas College. This is Dick Haugen. Nice to have you with us here tonight as we are watching the introductions take place here at Rollie Williams Court on the campus of North Idaho College. We are expecting quite the battle here tonight. The Cardinals and Clackamas, NIC, second in the country. Clackamas is number 3. We are just about ready for all the action here tonight. We'll be passing along more information as soon as we get it. But what we want to do right now is we want to make sure we get our sponsors in before the national anthem and everything else. So we are just about ready to go. We'll be back with more right after this timeout.
Is a place where simple pleasures and modern life come together beautifully. Our strong, self-sufficient work ethic and down-to-earth values help make our dreams real. At Idaho Central, we think your financial partner should reflect the independent, can-do spirit of your Idaho roots. As we celebrate 75 years serving our great state, Idaho Central invites you to rethink the way you bank and join the leading credit union with Idaho in its name.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
This is my classroom. These are my school supplies. This is my laboratory. These are my assignments. This is my career. Apply and enroll now to the NIC Pharmacy Technology Program. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
We're out here today with Numerica Credit Union doing a paint by numbers for the Boys and Girls Club.
Customer service is what I like the most about Numerica. Be able to go in there and talk to the people that I also know by name.
I can do pretty much everything online, so that's definitely a plus with 3 kids.
Great interest rates, great people to work with.
La vida mueve, vive bien.
Welcome to the all-new Parker Ford. Sonny says, why chase your tail trying to gather information and receive helpful service? At all our Parker dealerships, we're customer-focused. We'll answer all your questions, appraise your trade-in, test drive as many cars you like, and we'll send you on your way with all the information you need to make a great decision. Great cars and a no-problem customer service philosophy. That's a combination that's hard to beat. Visit the all-new Parker Ford in Coeur d'Alene.
My name's Kate Burke, and I'm a board member of Project Hope Spokane. Project Hope is a huge part of West Central. It's my heart. We found a lot of lots that are unused, and we've turned them into really beautiful gardens run by Project Hope kids. David Blaine buys produce from Project Hope. Having a local credit union like STCU, helping out a local restaurant like Central Food, we're really connecting the dots, and if they're planting seeds in this neighborhood, it's helping us do the same, but literally. I'm Kate Burke, and STCU is here for good.
At Chili's, fresh is now. Now that's a burger. And now you can pay and go when you're ready. Now isn't that convenient? The new lunch double burger and Chili's lunch combo menu starting at $6. Fresh is happening now.
Welcome back to North Idaho College. Getting set for the action here tonight. As it's the Cardinals against Clackamas. And we are just about ready to go here tonight. The Cardinals, second ranked. Clackamas, well, they're 10th. We'll have a preliminary and exhibition match here tonight. It'll be Hudson Manseth for the Cardinals. Chris Bailey will go for Clackamas. And I'm trying to get all my all my ducks in a row here, and unfortunately, for some reason, some of this is not working. So we'll just go as we can here, and we'll bring you the action. The Cardinals against Clackamas, and we are expecting a whale of a match here this evening. And we're waiting for these exhibition match here as I continue to do some work behind the scenes. So we're going to try. We're going to So this is our exhibition match that's currently going on. We'll let you watch that as I'll try to get my ducks in a line here. Six to nothing, by the way, is the score. Our exhibition match that you are watching here. Chris Bailey leads Hudson Manseth.
Coming up on 50 seconds left in the period.
50 seconds remaining in the first period.
Thirty seconds left in the period.
It remains 6-0. We are watching an exhibition match here at North Idaho College. 6-1 is the score.
Back up again. Boss really trying to get out of that disadvantage position. And he's out. He's out. There is 1 minute riding time for those of you new to this sport. Bailey will have 1 point at the end of the match if he has over 1 minute of riding time. Right now it's currently at 1 minute. Off the pin. 2 takedown. And just like that, it's 6 stories right back in the match. Out of bounds. 54 seconds left in the period. Bailey still clinging to a 6-4 lead. Lawson looking for a cradle. Bailey able to get away. Scores now 7-4. 40 seconds to get in. A swing single to get in. 2 takedown.
7-6. Once again, this is an exhibition match. Hudson Manseth of NIC, Chris Bailey of Clackamas, 9-6. Bailey leads in this exhibition match. We'll start it off at 1:25 here in just a moment. So hopefully we'll have all our graphics and everything ready to go. So getting set for the third period, the Cardinals get 2 points. And it's 9-7 leading into the third and final period. All right, so ready to go. The final 2 minutes of our exhibition match, and then we'll get into our main event here at North Idaho College. And I'll be honest with you, I have not done many wrestling matches, but I don't recall 2 officials in one match, and we have Bailey is slow to get up, and now the Cardinal training staff will come over and look at him. We think we got the best training staff anywhere. Randy Boswell, Logan Summer, and Bailey is able to get up. 1:12 remaining in this match. 9-7. Bailey leads, but boy, he's feeling the pain. So Bailey will have the up position with 1:42 remaining. And 2 points for the escape. I believe this is the third period. They have it second up on the scoreboard. Coming up to 1 minute.
Backed up out of bounds. The referee didn't like it, so he dinged him with a stall call. 57 seconds. Oh, he did it again. Busted you. He's in deep. He's looking to finish that single leg. Bailey found hard.
.43 seconds remain.
Neither wrestler was advancing in position, so the referee calls Bailey. 40 seconds left. The takedown here would put Boston back in the lead.
Oh, and 2 points for Bailey.
Seconds left.
.15 seconds remaining. And it looks like Bailey's going to right about. And there's the victory for Chris Bailey of Clackamas in this exhibition match. And Hudson Manseth goes down 12-8.
Okay, with that exhibition in the books, we were starting the duel at 125 pounds. And for the visiting Cougars, we have returning All-American National Runner-Up for 2016.
All right, so we are ready to go here.
He's a National High School Wrestling Champion. He's a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. Give it up for Esco Walker. College runner-up and high school national champion. Should have a heck of a match here.
And we are underway. Esco Walker, the freshman out of Charlotte, North Carolina, up against David Campbell of Clackamas at 125. Just underway here at North Idaho College. Nice to have you with us. Feeling out period here. Walker against Campbell.
Halfway through the first period here. Looks like Walker's in deep. He's got the single leg up. He's looking to finish.
And Walker trying to get that hind leg, get a trip and a takedown. And they give him points. No points. Still 0-0, 120 remaining in this first period.
Officiating tonight's match, longtime Central High School wrestling coach Mike Owens. Walker's in again.
And 2 points for the Cardinals.
That was a quick
50 seconds remaining in this first period.
Lift and return, lift and try to keep on that mat. And that's a stall warning on Walker. He tried to hold on to that, and the ref will immediately stalling for that. 2 stalling calls in the point. Nice mat return by Walker.
Walker looking for a takedown, and 1 point for Clackamas. We're in the first period at 1:25. One second remaining, and 2-1 after the first period. And Walker, the freshman, will be up. .145 remaining in the second period. Our first match of the night here at North Idaho College.
One minute right, Mr. Walker has picked up over in the right time, but if he can keep that throughout the match, we'll reserve an extra point at the end of the match.
120 remaining. Walker in the dominant position. Not much going on. And still 2 points for the Cardinals. And 1 point for Clackamas.
4-2 with 45 seconds left in the second period.
.30 seconds remaining in this second period. Walker, the Cardinals, up 4-2 over David Campbell.
24 seconds left in the period. Walker still clinging to a 4-2 lead.
Not a whole lot of action in this first match. Kind of a feeling out period here. We'll see what they do in the final 2 minutes, which is coming up.
At the end of the second period, Walker will take the neutral position. He wants to take Campbell down and increase his lead. He's in deep away on that single. Campbell Blizzard fighting hard. It's going to come up through submarine and finish this takedown.
And off the mat. 1:42 remaining. Walker with a slim 4-2 lead. Tonight's action on the webcast brought to you in part by Pepsi and by Spokane Teachers Credit Union. Walker looking for the takedown, didn't get it. And now he's in a situation where Clackamas, there it is. Clackamas ties it up. So we are tied at 4 with the takedown by Clackamas. Campbell right back in this. Less than a minute remaining. And 1 point for the Cardinals.
45 seconds. Let's see if he can finish strong for the Cards. Bring home the first win.
35 seconds remaining.
30 seconds in the match. 30 seconds.
A takedown by Campbell would give him the lead. Walker trying to just ride this one out with 20 seconds remaining. Coming up on 10 seconds. Walker just trying to keep his distance. And there it is. Cardinals win the first one by a score of 5-4, or check that, 6-4, as they give them a point at the end. So the Cardinals go up 3-0. So we go to 133. Jason Holmes for the Cardinals.
Holmes set deep right away. A low shot. Trying to finish.
Jason Holmes, a freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. Elijah Ozuna at 133.
The visiting Cougars are coached by 8-year coach Josh Roden.
Clackamas up 2-0. And they're just not a whole lot going there, so they break it up, if you will. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Ozuna in the up position. Counting down to 1:30 remaining in this opening period. Zuma with a 2-0 lead.
Minute 25 left of the period. And the referee's going to be home with the goal call.
Approaching 1 minute remaining in the first period. And not a whole lot going on. Holmes just trying to basically ride out this first period. And they're going to try it over. Just joining us, Esco Walker defeated David Campbell 6-4 at the 125-pound weight class to start it off. And Ozuma has a 2-0 lead here in the first.
Nic Wrestling coaches. The head coach, Pat Whitcomb, is a two-time national champion here at North Idaho College, coming from the great state of Michigan. He's assisted by
25 seconds remaining.
champ as well, Terry Stanley, and their other assistant, a local Lakeland product who also wrestled at the University of Wyoming, Brandon Richardson.
And there's the first period.
First period. Ozuna picked up 2 minutes and 36 seconds of running time. Holmes will defer. Ozuna decides to take the disadvantage position.
So getting set for the second period. There's your score. Coming to you live from North Idaho College in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. This is Dick Haugen. Nice to have you with us.
Ozuna on his feet. Holmes drops down to his
Holmes.
feet, trying to get him back on the mat, and he cuts him loose. 1 point. Ozuna.
And 3 points now for Clackamas. .120 remaining here in the second.
Ozuna working the front hull off of Holmes. Still working that.
Approaching 1 minute remaining.
He spins through. No points. Back to the feet.
Don't forget the Cardinals will have 2 wrestling matches, of which we'll have both of those for you here on the webcast. All in all, we'll have 4 events on tap tomorrow. Very busy Saturday. We'll have NIC Wrestling against Umpqua at 1:30. NIC against Highline at 3. Sandwiched NIC men's basketball against Northwest College at 11. And then our nightcap women's basketball against Southwest Oregon at 8 o'clock. We approach the final 10 seconds of this second period. So we'll go to period number 3 to decide this one.
Holmes' choice, and he will choose neutral. Ozuna back on that front headlock. He's working that front headlock, trying to get a takedown. Holmes is the pin.
Ozuna holding on to a 3-0 lead here. And Holmes, the freshman out of Phoenix, not able to get anything started. So 1:07 remaining in this third and final period. And a reversal for 2.
45 seconds left in the period. And Ozuna goes right back to that leg ride. Seconds left in the period.
.15 seconds, and unless something drastic occurs, this one is going in the Clackamas books. 11.4 seconds remaining. Period number 3 at 1:33. Unnecessary roughness warning, and a point awarded to Clackamas.
Ozuna will take the neutral position and let him go. With the righty time, it is 7-1.
6-1 is the score. And there it is.
7-1, your victory, Elijah Ozuna from Clackamas. A little bit of bad blood there. And we move on to 141. And for the Vincent Juniors, we have Ralph Tovar. And for the hometown card,
coming up, the freshman for the Cardinals at 141, Nick Hara out of Moses Lake, Washington. And Ralph Tovar goes for Clackamas. Two-point takedown for the Cardinals.
Tovar working the leg right, looking to pull on. How's that?
Approaching 1 minute gone in this first period. So Tovar will have the dominant position with 1:45 remaining in the first period. Tovar trying to work his hands around the face of Evans, or check that from Hera, and Hera's not allowing him to do that. So once again, 1:13 remaining in the first period. Hera will be down for the Cardinals, and Tovar out on top.
Tovar on his feet again. Tovar returns him. Tovar working that Iowa ride. Tovar gets that leg in again. He smacks that leg right. Really working.
Under a minute.
45 seconds left in the period.
Not sure if you could hear NIC coach Pat Whitcomb in the background. "20 seconds remaining in the first period.
15 seconds left in the period. Tovar still riding on top with over 2 minutes of riding time.
And the first period comes to a conclusion.
And that will end the first period with Tovar picking up almost 2.5 minutes riding time.
And Tovar with 2.5 minutes of riding time. You hear the PA announcer in the background.
Neutral position.
And 2 points on the takedown. We're tied.
Ball waiting on Hara.
Or check that, my bad. That is the correct score. My apologies. Officials wear the red and the green wristbands to signify the individual. Cardinals, of course, are red.
Coach Michael Owens calls an illegal hold.
So an illegal hold on the Cardinals in Clackamas now. Tovar is up 5-0.
And that'll be the first warning on head coach Josh Roden for questioning an official's call. He didn't disagree with the referee Owens' decision, and he gave him a warning.
Two points
Really tough predicament here.
for Clackamas. Yep, there it is.
Ball for Tovar.
Oh, now I've got 7, but the official scoreboard's got. Okay, now it's correct.
Tovar really working the ride here hard, trying to get away. 3 minutes and 50 seconds riding time.
10 seconds remaining in the period. Clackamas controlling this match at 141.
Now we'll end the second period.
So now we have 2 minutes remaining in the third and deciding period. Tovar has been pretty much in complete control of this one over Nick Hara at 141. We get into the meat of the order. When we get down to 157, we start getting to the returning All-Americans for both teams here tonight. But this one at 141 has been so far one-sided.
One point to Tovar for not returning the man. One escape for Tovar. Playing score is 9-0.
So Harris needs a pin or something pretty amazing here in the final 1 minute and 10 seconds of this third period to come back on Ralph Tovar, who's pretty much dominated from the get-go.
Third period. Tovar on the front headlock. Hara trying to drag out of there and get back to his feet. Looks like Tovar will pick up the takedown.
And that will be a major decision. .45 seconds remaining. Been a rough match for the freshman from Moses Lake, Nick Hara, who's been dominated by Ralph Tovar. Ride time, scoreboard, you name it. 20 seconds remaining in the match.
Hara fighting hard for his team, not trying to give up any more points, which would result in a technical call.
8 seconds remaining. And this one is in the books. And they give it a 12-0 score. So now we go to 149. Brett Evans, a sophomore from Toppenish.
And referee on calls unsportsmanlike conduct on both wrestlers.
So we go to 149. Brett Evans, a sophomore from Toppenish for the Cardinals, against Josiah Williams for Clackamas.
All right, next up at 149 pounds, for the visiting Cougars, we have Josiah Williams. And for the hometown cards, we have a sophomore from Toppenish, Washington, returning for the Prince Evans.
All right, there was unsportsmanlike against Clackamas, so thus the point was taken away. And they lead 6. Well, actually, both teams had a point withdrawn because of unsportsman. So it's that score of 6-2. And pretty crowd's fired up now. No points, but plenty of action here. Brett Evans, Josiah Williams. I want to welcome everybody to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, North Idaho College. You might be watching us in Oregon, down in Oregon City, and all the crew down there. Clackamas Community College, and wherever you might be watching on the World Wide Web. 4 big events tomorrow here on the webcast at NICathletics.com. Men's basketball at 11. Halfway through this first period, still no score. We have 2 wrestling matches tomorrow. Highline and Umatilla, or Umpqua, my bad. Umpqua at 1:30, Highline at 3. Sandwiched in between basketball action, NIC men against Northwest College at 11, and the Lady NIC Cardinals against Southwest Oregon at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Of course, all these times are dependent on the preceding event going as scheduled. And of course, we were pretty close to getting this started on time. They did a Herculean job of getting these mats put down and everything ready to go. 48 seconds remaining in the first period. Still no score between Evans and Williams. at 149. We knew this was going to be a heck of a wrestling match. We even had the SID from the NWAC ask us if we were going to be doing these ball games, or actually these wrestling matches. I said, you betcha we are. Wouldn't miss this for the world. This is always a fantastic event when you have the Cardinals and the Cougars get together. 8 seconds as we wind down period number 1. And there's a 2-point takedown as we come to the close of the first period.
Evans will defer over to Williams.
So 2 points right at the end of the first period go to Evans. And now the sophomore in the dominant position as we begin period number 2. And 1 point on the escape. Minute and a half remaining in the second period. One minute remaining here of this second period. Tonight's action brought to you in part by Idaho Central Credit Union and by Parker Ford. Of course, the Parker family, long-time supporters of Cardinal Wrestling.
45 seconds.
Doug, Jim.
Evans still up 2-1. Williams is in deep on the
Holy cow, and down hard. Williams takes down Evans. And they are really going at it here. And out of bounds. What a bit of action, and that brings the benches of both teams to their feet. No points scored, but Evans and Williams were going after each other. Man. Approaching 10 seconds left in the second period. Boy, that takes a lot of energy out of you as the second period comes to a close.
Evans still up 2-1. He's going to pick down. Try to pick up his 1-point escape.
So here we go, the final period. The match of the night so far, Brent Evans, the sophomore from Toppenish, Washington for the Cardinals, and Josiah Williams. Holy cow! And that was a slam-a-jam, and here comes another one. No points, however. Man.
Williams working for a headlock. Still no points given for the escape. Evans on his knees looking to get up and get that 1-point escape and separate from his opponent.
Half a minute gone in this third period.
And Williams pushed him off the mat. And 1-point escape, and the referee does give a 1-point escape.
1:25 remaining in the third. And the Cardinals get a point.
There you go. Slams look like they hurt Evans. One tough customer.
.149, Evans for the Cardinals, Williams for Clackamas. What a whale of a match as we approach 1 minute remaining in the third.
Moving down single again. The battle of the edge of the mat once again. Evans looking to counter.
Oh, they go off the floor or off the mat.
Down to the double leg on the edge of the mat. And they're back. No takedown. Come on, folks. Get on your feet. Let's give Evans some encouragement here. He's put out one heck of a performance. 40 seconds left in the match.
Approaching 30 seconds remaining.
There we go. They're in the over-under. 25 seconds left in the match. Williams does a giant Superman. Now he's got a good headlock.
What a move that time by Williams, but Evans was ready and out of bounds. No points. 11 seconds remain. What a match. Final 10 seconds.
8 seconds left in the match. 3, 2.
And there it is. Cardinals win it 3-1. Wow, what a match.
What an effort by Evans. All the 157 pounds. Next for the Henry Cougars. They got returning All-American, second in the nation last year, Dylan O'Reilly. His opponent, a sophomore from Maui, Hawaii, sophomore Thomas Stevenson.
So here we go at 157. Thomas Stevenson, the sophomore from Maui, Hawaii.
With that decision, the Cards are right back in it.
And up against Dylan Ulray. Wow, I don't know how you could really top that last match. Man, that was outstanding. One minute gone in this first period. Dylan Ulray, the returning All-American for the Cougars. Minute and a half gone in this.
All right, folks, 50-50 drawn. Break out those winning picks.
And I think Ulray may have been poked in the eye or in the vicinity of the eye.
Once again, the 50-50 lottery.
And the official going to talk to both of them. It was inadvertent. One minute remaining, first period. Ulray goes for the takedown, wasn't able to get it.
45 seconds left in the period. Referee Owen called stalemate. He wants more action. single. Stevenson counter.
Half a minute remaining in the first period.
Once again, folks, winning lottery number is 2440879. 2440879.
10 seconds remaining in the first period.
Or we'll draw another number. Time. End of the first round. We still got a score of 0-0.
No score in this first period. Tonight's action brought to you in part by Numerica Credit Union and by your Coeur d'Alene Les Schwab Tire Center on Government Way. Thomas Stevenson, sophomore from Maui, Hawaii for the Cardinals, and Dylan Ulray. And 1 point for Clackamas.
Ulrich gets up and out of there with just 7 seconds. Scores 1-0. Ulrich.
Minute and a half remaining in the second period. One minute remaining in the second period. Ulray, the All-American, with the 1 point lead.
Ulray again. Stevenson's working that wizard. Countering hard. He's got good feet. Oh! He rolls through. Now he's on a single. Stevenson trying to work that single leg.
Coming up to 20 seconds remaining in this second period. And they'll reset.
19 seconds left in the period.
Fifteen seconds. And no points. And we run out of time in the second period. So the final 2 minutes of a very, very tight match between Stevenson for the Cardinals and Ulray for the Cougars. And 1 point for the Cardinals, and we are tied at 1.
At this time, we'd like to thank our athletic training staff, headed by long-time, 25 years of experience here, Randy Boswell. For all his dedication to the card, especially the wrestling team, he put in a lot of hours.
And dire straits, going for the pin is Ulray. Stevenson trying to hang on, and it's a pin.
Just like that, Ulray gets a position and picks up the fall. And with that fall, the Cougars will pick up 16 points. That will take the team score to 12-5 Cougars.
So with the pin, Cougars move out to a 7-point lead. As we move on to the 165-pound weight class. Returning All-American for the Cardinals at 165, Trey Meyer, the sophomore out of Spokane Valley. And we'll see who.
Forfeit gives 6 points to the Cards. And on to 174. And for the visiting Cougars, we have Dylan Real.
All right, so Meyer gets the forfeit. So the Cardinals close the gap by way of the forfeit. And now we're at 174. And for the Cardinals, Jacob Swift, the freshman out of Phoenix, Arizona, and Dylan Reel, the returning All-American for the Cardinals. Or check that, the Cougars. I'll tell you, head coach Pat Whitcomb and coach for the Cougars, Josh Roden, boy, they've been going after each other for a long time. One minute gone in this first period.
Really
90 seconds remaining in the period. First period.
American, where he played 6. And Swift for the Cards, the 4-time Arizona State champion. Minute 20 left in the first period.
Under a minute remaining.
Referee Owens calls a warning for stalling on Swift.
– 25 seconds in period number 1. Eight seconds, 7 seconds as we round out period number 1 at 174. So Reel in the up position to start the second period.
Swift takes the down position, and he looks like he's working for a reversal. He's in the double. He's looking to throw on the edge of the mat. He does pick up his one escape, though.
Cardinals get a point for the escape.
And Swift picks up his 1-point escape. Takes the lead with 1-0 lead.
Under a minute and a half remaining in this second period. The freshman out of Phoenix looking for the upset over the All-American. Approaching 1 minute remaining in the second. Gym is rather quiet. They, for some reason, stopped playing the music that they usually do in the background. .40 remaining in the second.
40 seconds left.
Swift hanging on to a 1-0 lead.
Still clean to 1-0 lead. Real working a front quarter.
Not a whole lot of action going on here. .20 remaining in the second. Eight seconds. And we'll draw to a close in this second period at 174. So we'll see if Swift can get something going here for the Cardinals, and Reel's trying to use his experience to try to come back here. And there it is. That might have been some of that experience right there, so we are now tied at 1. And 2 points for Reel, and just like that, he's got 3 points in the last 15 seconds. We're talking about experience. Boy, it showed it right there. And 1 point for the Cardinals on the escape. 1:38 remaining. And
caution on Swift for starting early.
minute and a half remaining in the match. Swift led 1-0 after 2, but Reel with 3 points here in this final period to take that 3-2 lead that you see on your screen. No, and 2 points for Reel as he kind of opens things up here a little bit. Under a minute remaining. Another point for Reel. He's got 6. And just like that, he is in control of this match. Approaching 30 seconds remaining. Boy, that experience when you're a returning All-American. It showed against the freshman. 18 seconds remaining. And he's going to ride this one out. 10 seconds remaining. And it'll be a decision for Dylan Reel.
We'll hold on to the decision. With riding time, we'll pick up the victory by a score of 7-2.
7-2 was the final there.
And that'll be 3 more 3 points for the Cougars. The Creekers team scored of 15-11 going into the 184-pound weight class.
So it's 15-11.
We have Nic Maximum.
As we get set at 184, the returning All-American for the Cardinals, the sophomore at 184, Levi Perry from Kuna. And Nic Maximoff. Oh, I think I better clear that one out of there. I don't think we've got the 1,700 pounds. That would be that'd be kind of heavy.
really active this first period. Perry looking for a cradle. They're still fighting at the edge of the mat. Maximo defending. Perry again on a single. And out of bounds they go. Perry again. He's around the belt looking for that takedown.
And didn't get the takedown. They come back onto the mats and now off. See if any points awarded. Nope. 134 remaining in this first period.
Maximo in on single. Perry stomping the head. Nothing yet. Still working the single.
And Maximoff not able to get behind Perry that time to get the takedown. And now Perry's trying to do the same. But Maximoff's got Perry's right foot, and now the official will, or the referee will have him get back into the attack position with 53 seconds remaining in this first period.
.45 seconds left in the period. We've had a lot of action for these two guys. Somebody looking to get that takedown.
Half a minute in period number one. See if he can get behind him to get that 2 points. And there it is. 2 points for the Cardinals. Seven seconds remaining in period number one.
3 seconds left in the period.
And period number one comes to a close.
And at the end of the first period, Perry does lead 2-0. This is a really highly competitive match. Perry defers. Maximo chooses the down position. Perry looking for that tilt.
Perry looking for the pin.
He's looking to tilt Maximo. And oh, he's getting some key pass. Maximo looks for a Granby.
And there's a reversal.
And two reversal Maximo. And Maximo does get turned.
All right, now that was my mistake because I was looking up at the scoreboard and they had inadvertently put the wrong score in the wrong column. And just like that, it's over. A pin. Just like that. In the wink of an eye, Maximoff upsets the All-American Levi Perry. So the Cardinals found themselves in a big hole here. So we go to 197 for the Cardinals. Traeger Abadi, the freshman out of Chalice, and Gage Hera for Clackamas. So the Cardinals have a tough way to go here to get back into this match.
A body in, deep on a single. Harris defending. Harris got a cradle locked up. A body looking to defend it.
And Abadi is in trouble. Hera looking for the pin.
Gage Hera has the cradle locked up. Abadi is defending. Trying to break that, trying to get out of there. He does. Gets back here.
And a near fall. .130 remaining in the period. Cardinals going to need a majority decision and a pin to get back into this. And it does not look good where we stand right now with one match to go. And those are the big boys at 285. Under a minute in the first period.
Still leading that score, 6-1.
We approach 30 seconds remaining. This one's been all Hera. And a body. A little bit of a timeout as some bloody nose. And they, of course, make sure that there's no fluids on the court or the mat. And big thanks to the Army National Guard. That is a cool looking wrestling mat, don't you think? 17 seconds remaining in the first period. Gage Hera has dominated this. Wrapped up the first period of play with a 6-1 lead.
Hera defers the decision, and Traeger will choose the neutral position.
.30 seconds gone in the first or second period. Approaching 1 minute remaining here in this second period. Hera got all of his points in that first period in the span of about 15 seconds. Under a minute. "30 seconds remain. Tonight's action brought to you in part by Chili's. And tonight's action also brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union. Ten seconds remaining in period number 2. And we'll wrap up period number 2 from North Idaho College at 197. So the Cardinals need something to happen here or this match will slip away against Clackamas. And 1 point escape.
Hera gets the escape, increases lead, score 7-1.
And a victory here by Hera would mean the match for Clackamas. Under a minute remaining in the match.
Out of bounds, 50 seconds left third period. These guys are still going hard.
50.3 seconds remaining in period 3. Approaching 30 seconds. And a very quiet Cardinal gym as fans here kind of realize that this one is slipping away. With 20 seconds remaining in the third period. And Hera with a slam.
Scramble there, but referee Owens is talking to his partner.
13.9 seconds remaining.
Looks like their knees and feet were out of bounds.
Hera in control. Five seconds remaining, and Clackamas is going to win this wrestling match with one match to go. And there's your final score, 7-1, Hera with a victory.
7-1, Hera. And this will be our last match of the evening, coming down the 280.
And Clackamas is going to win this.
And for the card, we got returning All-American from 2015, a sophomore from Roy, Utah, Damian Trujillo.
And these are the big boys. Damian Trujillo from Roy, Utah at 285, and Daryl Aiello.
Two takedown Trujillo. One escape for Ayala.
And I better catch up on my scoring here quickly as they don't wait for me to get my graphics up, that is for sure.
He's dragging Ayala back to the center of the mat. He's dragging that single, trying to get it back in the center where he can finish takedown. And he will trip Ayala down.
And 2 points on the takedown. But Clackamas is going to win this one, even with a pin. Trujillo, the returning sophomore All-American.
Looks like Trujillo's got an armbar. Out of bounds. Trujillo up 4-1.
.120 remaining in this first period. One minute remaining in period number one. One point, Clackamas.
Score 4-2.
Counting down the final seconds of period number one in our final match tonight at 285. And that'll wrap up period number one.
Defers the decision over to Ayala. Ayala chooses the final position.
Trujillo looking to finish strong for the Cardinals, despite the fact that Clackamas, the Cougars, will win this match. It's quite an accomplishment coming to the Cardinals' home mat and taking NIC down. A pair of pins. And there we go. 123 remaining in the second. Trujillo has Aiello in dire straits. Aiello's able to keep that left shoulder off the mat. And there you go. And there's a pin. And a pin. So the Cougars end up winning the match tonight by a score of 24-17. A pin in the second period at 52 seconds remaining. So Clackamas winning 4-17. We'll take a commercial break here. We'll be back to recap and let you know what we have on store for a very busy Saturday here on the webcast. We'll be right back.
Idaho is a place where simple pleasures and modern life come together beautifully. Our strong, self-sufficient work ethic and down-to-earth values help make our dreams real. At Idaho Central, we think your financial partner should reflect the independent, can-do spirit of your Idaho roots. As we celebrate 75 years serving our great state, Idaho Central invites you to rethink the way you bank and join the leading credit union with Idaho in its name.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
This is my classroom. These are my school supplies. This is my laboratory. These are my assignments. This is my career. Apply and enroll now to the NIC Pharmacy Technology Program. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
We're out here today with New America Credit Union doing a paint by numbers for the Boys and Girls Club.
Customer service is what I like the most about Numerica. Be able to go in there and talk to the people that I also know by name.
I can do pretty much everything online, so that's definitely a plus with 3 kids.
Great interest rates, great people to work with.
La vida mueve, vive bien.
Welcome to the all-new Parker Ford. Sonny says, why chase your tail trying to gather information and receive helpful service? At all our Parker dealerships, we're customer focused. We'll answer all your questions, appraise your trade-in, test drive as many cars you like, and we'll send you on your way with all the information you need to make a great decision. Great cars and a no-problem customer service philosophy. That's a combination that's hard to beat. Visit the all-new Parker Ford in Coeur d'Alene.
My name's Kate Burke, and I'm a board member of Project Hope Spokane. Project Hope is a huge part of West Central. It's my heart. We found a lot of lots that are unused, and we've turned them into really beautiful gardens run by Project Hope kids. David Blaine buys produce from Project Hope. Having a local credit union like STCU, helping out a local restaurant like Central Food, we're really connecting the dots, and if they're planting seeds in this neighborhood, it's helping us do the same, but literally. I'm Kate Burke, and STCU is here for good.
At Chili's, fresh is now. Now that's a burger. And now you can pay and go when you're ready. Now isn't that convenient? The new lunch double burger and Chili's lunch combo menu starting at $6. Fresh is happening now.
Welcome back to Rollie Williams Court. As you see, the workers taking the mats off the floor and getting things ready for basketball again tomorrow morning. However, Clackamas knocks off the Cardinals. There's your final score, 24-17 here at Rollie Williams Court tonight. Clackamas aided by a couple of pins. Uray at 157. Nick Maximoff upset the Cardinals returning All-American Levi Perry at 184. However, Damian Trujillo with a pin at 285 over Daryl Aiello to round out the scoring. Clackamas knocks off the Cardinals 24-17. So we've got a big day of action tomorrow here on the webcast. We'll start it off bright and early at 11 a.m. Men's basketball as they'll take on Northwest College, followed by 2 double duels. It'll be the Cardinals hosting Umpqua at 1:30, and then the NIC Cardinals hosting Highline at 3 o'clock. And we round off the evening with basketball tomorrow night at about 8 o'clock with the Lady Cardinals hosting Southwest Oregon. And I've kind of got a feeling that might happen a little bit earlier in the evening because, well, would it take us here? It's, now, hour and 45 minutes for this match, so it's going to be close, but it'll be a full day of action tomorrow here on NICathletics.com. Well, once again, it was Clackamas upsetting the Cardinals 24-17. What a day here at North Idaho College. We'll do it again bright and early tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. This is Dick Haugen saying good night from North Idaho College.